Many people think entrepreneurship is this idea of freedom to do whatever, whenever you like, financial freedom, time freedom, but this isn't true, and especially not starting out. So there's a few truths I'd like to share with you as you start on your entrepreneurial journey, because some of these things I had to find out for myself, and no one had told me. I had no way of knowing without experience. The first one is momentum is everything. It's brutally difficult to gain momentum and frighteningly easy to lose momentum. Momentum is what keeps me going. I once heard somebody explain momentum to me, and I suppose it makes sense, but until I found out in my own journey that momentum is just so incredibly important, and it's so easy to lose. It's really scary because you rely so much on momentum. It's human to rely on momentum. It feels like you're getting somewhere, that you are gaining headway. But because you can lose it so easily, you really need to look after it. And so when I think of my own journey, I'm incredibly careful on keeping the momentum going. And that means continuing on when you don't feel like it, using the wins as encouragement to keep going. And when things do get difficult, momentum, it gives you that extra push to, it's all right, we've been through this. So I encourage you to be careful with your momentum. When you start getting headway and you're actually going in the right direction that you feel is going to get you somewhere, you need to look after it. What does momentum feel like? Well, in your own journey, you will find out what momentum feels like. It feels, to me, it feels like things are finally moving in the right direction. Things are moving a bit easier. It's easier to get back into the groove of sitting down, working hard for extended periods of time. One of the biggest ways that I've been able to keep my momentum going is being very careful with the influence that I allow in my life, whether that be things that I watch or listen to, or how I start my morning, how I finish my day. Those are the things that I find really make it or break it when it comes to keeping the momentum going. As I said at the very start, people idealize this idea of entrepreneurship as freedom, time to do anything whenever you want. But the truth of it is you will work more hours, days, nights, weekends, plenty of overtime. Why? Because it's you. The business is you. There's no one else. So when you stop, your business also stops. Now, hopefully that isn't forever. The idea of the business is to grow. Definitely this idea that you work a little, couple of hours a week, boom, and done. It's very far from the truth, especially starting out. Social media idealizes this idea of overnight success. You wake up in the morning and wow, your life is changed forever. But it couldn't be further from the truth. Being an entrepreneur means you make mistakes, maybe even more than the average person, a lot more than your friends. But it's what you do with those mistakes that makes you a successful entrepreneur. Being able to navigate the hard times, the successes, that is where you gain momentum. Setbacks and challenges in your business can be one of the most difficult things to work through, but as I said, it is the way that you deal with that means whether you are going to be successful in this journey or not. For my final point, and this is a bit of a harsh one, no one's going to come and save you. It sounds awful, but really it is true. In entrepreneurship, you are your own lifeboat. No one is going to be saving you. If your business flops, it's your reputation, your career on the line. But that also means that you are in full control. So if you can see it that way, that rather all the liability and the struggles, the what if, that noise of, oh, you might fail, this might not go well, but it could be catastrophic. Is it worth it? All this sort of noise that you hear in your brain. If you can battle your way through that and focus on the vision, on where you want to be, where this business will be in 5 to 10 years, That is entrepreneurship. This also ties in really well with the momentum, is that if you don't continue to keep your eyes on the vision of where you are going to be in the next 5 to 10 years, the business is not going to grow. Things are not going to gain traction. When things are tough, when money dries out, and things look like they're falling to pieces, it comes down to you to bring it back up, to pick it up from the ground and continue, to gain that momentum again. It's not going to be without its failures. You might make way more mistakes than any of your friends or family. But remember, it's about that vision. It's about where you might be in the 5 to 10 years from now. So be careful with what you see, with what you hear, with what you let influence you as you are on this journey, because your mindset and your vision around this journey is incredibly fragile and you need to look after it. So entrepreneurship isn't exactly what you may have thought, but you are in control of your own future. Lead yourself in a new direction. Build the life that you've always wanted. But just remember that when those challenges come, you are in control. You can change it.